Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Invicta Specs with John the Phone Guy. Today we have the second in the line of the Heritage. This is the Venom in two-tone. It features the Sellita SW200. It's got 12 diamonds. They're around the hour markers. They're all 0.9 in size. Of course, this is a full Venom, 1,000 meters, water resistant. This one is number 85 of 300. And with that, we'll get right into this. If anyone knows, I love a Venom, and this one just takes it to the next level. Of course, scissor deployant, diver clasp, the two-tone on the bracelet is just stunning. I mean, I love a good stainless steel, but this is just astounding in its looks and everything. Of course, we have, pop this up back open here. Of course, we have the open face with the flame fusion crystal, and of course, it's got AL signature on the back. All the information. 85 of 300. You can see the balance wheel moving right there and all of that. So all the goodness on the back. This model number is 29218, and this is the front. It's actually a little bit of a, sorry about that, a little different on the dial face. It has just a very clean kind of classic look to it. You can see, I'm going to go real slow so this thing can keep up with me. See how you get all the little feathering and everything. It's quite unique. And of course we can see the diamonds on the station markers. Of course, this is Swiss made, reserve, all of that. Fully functional bezel, of course, and simple three-hand movement with a date complication. Screw down crown, obviously. Screw it out. First one moves the date. Second one moves the hour and minute. And then if you're just wanting to just wind it, you can wind it manually. What I do with all of my automatics, and this was something that Ryan Johnson, Invicta Ryan, had mentioned, is I had bought a couple winders, but I found as my collection grew that the ability to wear them on a regular basis just wasn't there. So what I do is once a month, usually around the first of the month, is I'll take all of these. You can see the wheel that winds the mechanism automatically. I take them out and I wind them 30 times. And the way I measure it is I'll go from my finger to my knuckle, that's one, and I'll wind them about 30 times. That usually gets at least 24, maybe 30 some hours of run time. Keeps them, keeps all the movements lubricated and, all that sort of stuff. Boy, my fingerprints are just all over this thing, aren't they? I apologize. Can't really see the shine as much. There we go. And so just a unique piece. And like I say, I love a Venom. This is on the, I don't call it a Gen 1 because it doesn't have that domed crystal. This is more the flat case back on the back here. So I'd say it's kind of Gen 2-ish, even though this bezel isn't a full Gen 2. So, but it's all right. I love this watch anyways. And of course, the greatest thing about these, and I'll try and hold this really still, is you can see just how smooth that movement is. So that's 28,800 vibrations per hour, or 8 steps. So it actually, if you look on the back, that thing is spinning 8 times every second. and it's allowing the smooth movement of the second hand there. So just a absolutely stunning movement. I love a good Sellita 200. I like a 500, but I feel like because it's on a sub dial, you really can't get a feel for just how clean that dial looks. But this is the Heritage, and I'll throw it on my wrist real quick. So of course, you know, I love a Venom. I know it's big. It's okay. I just like it. The measurements on this guy, they're calling this 53, so we'll see what I get. Measured 10:4, so yeah, 52. Top to bottom, it's 22 millimeters. Good grief. A little over 8/10 of an inch. And since this is a full bracelet, it's probably going to be, I'm going to go with around 12 ounces for this guy. 13.5. So probably because of the movement, there's a little bit more to it. But substantial watch, not something that I would just recommend somebody who's not used to a heavy piece. This is a heavy piece. I mean, it just is. The size of the bracelets. Oh yeah, forgot that part. So the bracelet on this is 27. But what's unique about this is look how thick those are. I mean, they're like almost, well, they're 5 millimeter, almost 6. So 5. I mean, that's a beefy, and it's just one big chunk right there. So it's quite a massive undertaking. And I'll do this for some of the folks. So lug to lug inside the wrist, so you can see what I'm measuring. So I'll measure on the out. So 43, call it 43 lug to lug on the inside, which has to do with, and I've heard this from other individuals who have a bigger wrist. On me, you know, I mean, it just fits just perfectly. But I do understand that as you go up the wrist, if it gets a little bit bigger, and of course, you know, with the wrist bone and everything, these can tend to pinch down on you. So I mean, I understand it, you know, that some people just don't find the 52, 53 millimeter Venoms comfortable for, you know, for those individuals. So we'll leave that right there. And that's our Venom Heritage model 29218. And as always, want to give a shout out to Instagram, Smitten by Invicta, a lot of women's fashion around Invicta watches and business attire. Trap Vision 3D on YouTube. With his Invicta Lifestyle channel, great source information and family camaraderie. Of course, shout out to Shop HQ and InvictaStores.com, which is where we do the majority of our watch buying. Facebook, Invictaholics, Invictacruisers, InvictaVets, great place for people to gather and just see what others are doing, what they have, and what they're wearing. And as always, if you enjoy these videos, please subscribe. I really appreciate, and click the little bell so you know when these videos are coming out. I'm trying to get onto a schedule of approximately Tuesdays and Thursdays of every week, just depending on workload, whether I can make that or not. So with that, enjoy your Invicta watches, and hope to see you next time on Invicta Specs. Take care.